I don't need my time to be wasted when I could have put my time and energy into somebody else. I blocked him too.
I sure did.
If I only put my time and energy into you, and you saying all this stuff like, oh yeah, I'm only about you, but then you going out here doing other stuff, lying to me, messing with other girls, like, you're clearly just wasting my time. Hey y'all, it's your girl 𝓙𝓸𝔂𝓵𝓮, back up in this thing, and today I am back with another miraculous video for y'all. So today I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently, and I'm going to be giving y'all a story time on how I got played. So before we get into this video, pause it, go get you some popcorn, get you something to drink, because it's about to get real. So me and this dude, we're going to call him Jacob. So me and Jacob had started, communicating, talking, I guess you can say, in like late June. And basically I met Jacob through my boy best friend, because my boy best friend, he was on live one day, and Jacob decided to join his live. So him and Jacob on live, right? And keep in mind, him and my boy best friend have known each other for like years. Like they go way back. Keep that in mind. So basically, they on live with each other, and I'm commenting and stuff like that, and Jacob is like, yo, who this female is? Like, she bad. And my boy best friend was like, oh, that's my girl best friend. He was like, come, see about me. Stuff like that, trying to flirt a little. You know how boys is. But this was like back in like, when that live happened, this was back in like May. And I didn't end up texting him until like June. But yeah, so basically, he basically, tried to, get to talk to me. He was just like commenting up under my stuff, all that. So I'm like, okay, let me see what this dude about. So that's how we started talking, communicating, all that, talking, And so then, we started FaceTiming every day, all that little whoop-de-woo. All the stuff you do when you be talking to somebody, Yeah, y'all know. So one day I got a call from my boy best friend, and, I answered, and it's Jacob on the phone. And I'm like, okay. So I'm telling my boy best friend, I'm like, oh, so y'all hanging out? He was like, yeah. And so, me and Jacob get to, talking and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden my boy best friend comes in the camera, and he's like,
so Joy, I heard you and Jacob is talking.
Like, but he said macking though, because he from Jersey, and in Jersey they say something like macking or something like that, and that's basically code word for talking. I was like, I was like, oh, so we officially talking now, because boys, they be confirming everything, So yeah, I was like, yeah. So basically, time goes on, we talking, stuff like that, and one day I get a call from my boy best friend, right? Mind you, my boy best friend be hanging out with Jacob. Like, they be going over each other's houses, all that, going everywhere together, to the mall, etc. They real cool, or they were cool at the time. And so I get a call from my boy best friend, and I could tell by my boy best friend's tone that it wasn't it just wasn't good. Like, you know how, like, you can just tell by somebody's tone, the way somebody speak, that it's gonna be something bad. Like, you finna get some bad news. So, I could just tell by his tone that, like, something was up. So, I'm like, hey, like, what's up? And he was like, you know.
Oh, I'm just telling you this because, I don't want to have you out here looking stupid. Because if you look stupid, I look stupid.
So I'm like, what you talking about? So basically, my boy best friend tells me, he was like, well, Jacob has been out here entertaining other females, yada yada yada, etc. etc. And he was giving me different situations and scenarios, all that stuff. And basically, he was like,
hang up on you to go talk to some other girl, hang up on that other girl to go talk to some other girl. And he just be like messing with different females, stuff like that.
And I was like, wow. Like, me, I'm over here like, I was just shocked because I was like, you really gonna do that to me? Like, I know we was just talking, but here's the thing, like, because I know people say, like, when you talking to somebody, you're not obligated to, just talk to just one person because, y'all not dating. But, like, here's my thing. If I only put my time and energy into you, and you saying all this stuff, like, oh, yeah, I'm only about you, but then you going out here doing other stuff, lying to me, messing with other girls, like, you're clearly just wasting my time. And I don't need my time to be wasted when I could have put my time and energy into somebody else. That's the thing. But yeah, so he was just telling me that, and I was just like, okay, thank you, stuff like that. So I got off the phone with him, y'all, and I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was really sad about it, but I was just really hurt about it, because I was like, dang, bruh, like, you really gonna do me like that? But anyway, so I had unfollowed him, all that stuff. I deleted his phone number, all that. He noticed I hadn't been texting him, calling him. I hadn't been answering his calls, answering his text messages, none of that. So he asked my boy best friend what's up with me. He was like, my boy best friend just telling him, like, bro, she's just not messing with you no more and stuff like that. And basically, like, I think one day he called me and I just finally picked up, because I was getting tired of him calling me, y'all. Like, I really was. So I just picked up the phone. He was like, yo,
like, what's up with you?
Stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm just over here like, don't act like you don't know what you did. Like, don't try to play stupid. He over here like,
what you talking about?
And I was like, well, I heard that you was out here entertaining other girls. And y'all, if you hear something that's not true, that is not true, you gonna tell the person, like, it's not true. So yeah, I told him that, and he was just like, this is how I know he was guilty. He was like,
oh, who you hear that from? That's Cal. Man, whoever said that, they lying. Da 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 da. Who you hear that from?
Like, he was basically, that's all he kept asking me, like, who you hear that from, all that stuff. And I was just like, don't worry about it. My thing is, if it's not true, don't be over here. Just say it's not true. Like, don't be trying to, who you try to find out who it's from. Like, just say it's not true if it's not true. Like, that's all you gotta do. That's how I know he was guilty. I forgot to include this in the video, but y'all, this boy had the nerve to say I was green because I had stopped fooling him after what he did when he was messing with all them girls. Plus, what does my boy best friend have to lie for? But anyway, so yeah. So time goes on. After that, I was like, you know what? Done. So then, like, he just like kept responding to my posts up under my Instagram, all that stuff, and I just wasn't responding. I wasn't giving him the time of day. And then I had texted him again after I FaceTimed him that time and told him, like, I heard what I heard he was doing. Mind y'all, this boy kept texting me. I was not texting him. I got tired of him texting, responding, so I finally responded back. Yeah, y'all. So, if you ready, yep. Y'all, but like, I was just like, ugh. Oh my God, time wasted. But anyway, y'all. Also, another thing I forgot to leave. I think I didn't mention. Boy best friend told me him and Jacob had fell out. And when I FaceTimed Jacob, confronted him the first time about it, he was like, he told me that I was the reason why him and my boy best friend fell out. And I'm like, what? I'm the reason y'all fell out. That ain't my fault. I ain't had nothing to do with that. And like, I told my boy best friend, like, he was like, bruh, nah. He declined that joint as soon as I said it. He was like, that's definitely not the reason why. He gave me the full reason. But anyway, y'all, you know, I was sad at that moment, at the moment when it happened. But now I'm just like, I think that was just a sign from God to just leave him alone. Leave him alone. Y'all, I blocked him too. I sure did. Y'all, he actually texted me. When was this? In September? Yeah, y'all, he still texting me, all that stuff. I'm just like, child, you had your chance and you messed it up. So don't be hitting me back up. Because I promise I don't want you. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did like it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this. And I will see my little miracles in the next video.